starting to figure it out, like with the thing of lens. But now, oh, by the way, now the color is gonna be all the same.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask you. I was like, that's the. Because I'm seeing the two cameras and I'm like,
No, this is the one here, the FX30.
uh-huh.
So I wanna put the higher quality camera here,
Okay.
which is the FX3, the FX30 there. This is the R5. This is the most expensive hybrid camera. This is photo and video.
Oh, okay, okay,
This
okay,
is
okay.
even 8K, but this is bro. But I changed the lens like a prime lens, and then here I have the zoom lens, so it will be like a wide angle.
Is that like the newer updated version, the Sunny, right? Sunny X3, I forgot what to call it. Because I remember that one was like the biggest one. It was like a cinematic camera.
Which one?
It was like a Sunny FX, Sunny FX.
The next is the smaller the number, is the smaller the camera. So the bigger the number, the bigger the camera. So the FX6 is like kind of big one. This is like more if you are doing documentary, Netflix stuff like that. But for a studio, this is cinema and top quality studio. Even movies they have been shot with this one.
Question though, how would the gigabytes go compared with that? Is it like compatible or is it like, you know?
So now the gigabyte will be compatible, but I will still be recording here for the workflow. But I will record like on the camera too. So that way we wanna have backup. Two of them. You know what I mean?
Because I remember the big one in the middle. You said it would take like 200 gigabytes.
No, on what the good thing about this one is like, but no to the higher one. So that's why people use external monitor because through HDMI, I can send the ProRes to the monitor that records in full. I have the monitor. This monitor records in ProRes. So now the quality
will go up. The Pro, yeah. Oh, dude, that's exciting. Let me see a quick video.
Just so you know, I gotta be somewhere at like 3:30.
Oh, dude, perfect.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Perfect.
I wanna be ready right now. Yeah, me too. I have to be in the airport, and then I have another.
You're going back to DR?
No, I'm going to pick up somebody.
Oh.
I going to pick up somebody that's going for the weekend, and then.
The best part about spring breaks. Oh, the best part about spring break is that everyone's out already since till like 8 a.m. Or like starting at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
So you got 8 a.m. all the way tonight for concert.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. Yeah, I mean the problem is that, obviously with regulations and shit, the cops, like they started sweeping the beaches every so often. So it's like maybe like I don't know if it's every other hour, there's a specific time in the day, but all the cops with the horses come and like get everyone off the beach to clean up.
Damn.
Yeah. Which is good, that's a good thing, but then you kind of get screwed around. So like we went there at like 4 or 5. I spent like 20 minutes on the sand, and it's like the cops just took everyone out, and then it's like sunset, and it's already nighttime, and it's like, fuck, I didn't have any time like on the beach. So you got to get there early. Nah, not me.
Okay.
No, not me.
Because I know like the cops be anal with it, bro, sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, what are you doing?
No, it was spring break. When I was in college, dude, I didn't come down here for spring break because this is where I grew up. Yeah, so I never really experienced spring break here.
Where'd you go? Midwest? Experience the coast?
Well, so I studied at CU Boulder, Colorado.
Ah,
so I
got you're familiar with the snow.
Yes, and I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
I'm not a snow guy, man.
Chicago, so
Brazil being from Miami, like, dude, I'm a beach guy, so I like the ocean and sand and burning. I hate the cold, dude. It hurts. I'd rather sweat, be uncomfortable, like sweaty, but it's not fucking painful.
Oh, dude. It stings, though, I'll tell you that.
The cold?
Yeah.
It's good for your bones.
I don't know, man.
Dude, you got some arthritis, you got some 24/7 ice packs on your body, like,
What'd you study for in Colorado?
Marketing.
I'm assuming you're using that well right now with
Of course, yeah. But I didn't start, you know, all this channel shit until after. Did we start?
No.
Oh, okay.
Are you streaming? I don't know if you're live or.
Yeah, it's live.
Okay. How long have you been streaming for?
Dude, I mean, it's like once in a while you just hop on the phone and like, you know, just like,
play around.
yeah, just play around and stuff. But like, I want to actually start doing it a lot more serious.
You should start doing it in spring break, bro. Like IRL.
I am.
Literally.
Oh, yeah. Like, I'm probably gonna go buy like, you know, an extra phone. Like, I heard the Androids are really good because of longevity, and it's durable. So I'm gonna get that, like a portable charger, and then on Kick, it's a little bit more annoying because of having to connect it to that third-party streaming software or whatever. It's not like Twitch. I could just do it directly off the app. So I kind of have to get into that. I started streaming horror games, like last year. So like I was playing like horror games and stuff. It just didn't last too long, I guess, because I got annoyed with Silent Hill. Because like Silent Hill took me like 3 months to beat. So it ended up kind of like the stream ended up just being Silent Hill as opposed to me like playing and beating like quick games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Did it do well or no?
Nah, dude. I mean, the thing is, like, like, my YouTube is at 2 million, and it hits like 300 viewers on my live.
Listen, I want to upgrade even that back will be a set. So I want to remove all of that, put like a wood panel with LEDs over there.
Okay.
So also that thing is gonna be removed. So now it will show on the camera, so you know.
Okay.
Because you basically are the first one that doing this quality. So let me put the. I wanna show you how I wanna look. Okay. Now let me show you each camera. Okay, this is the center camera. Let me put a little bit more. ISO.
This mic doesn't interfere with these, right?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
And then so manual, okay. So let me see. I'll put it like that. It's fine. And then you got this one. This is yours.
Oh, okay.
And this is his. I want to put it like more. But let me see if I have one here.
I like that because it's really centered on him.
Yeah, that one. Let me see something. Not even be.
Dude just got the flow with the hair, bro.
What, me?
You got the flow, yeah.
Dude, my hair used to be longer, man. It used to be down here. Yeah, it was really long.
I'm just guessing you used to be a stoner?
I'm a stoner, I'm a stoner, I'm a
Oh,
stoner.
dude,
Nah. I mean, like, in Colorado, like, you know, like I smoke, of course, you know,
yeah.
but no, I actually honestly kind of got sick of it. I just like, you know, once in a while, like I don't like really doing it in social settings.
No, yeah, dude. Sick or outgrew it? Two difference.
I outgrew it.
Okay.
I guess I would say I outgrew it. But, you know, like I'll smoke occasionally, watch a movie at night, you know, like be by myself. I'm just like seshing, you know, but I don't smoke flower. Like I prefer like
Meth,
pens.
yeah, right.
Meth?
Yeah.
No, meth, no.
Oh, no,
No.
That's just a me thing.
Dab, oil. Just get a little spoon, you know, shoot up.
Just a little heroin, a little black tar.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what Look Maxin
Something
is now,
light,
right?
something light.
Yeah. All the ketamine shit, Look Maxin. I mean, that's what the kids are doing now, bro. It's
I mean, all mogging.
mogging. You gonna go mog after spring break?
Dude, I go out there, everyone says that I hype mog, and then the other day, like, some fucking guy's like 6'10".
God.
Yeah, dude.
What are you, like 6'4"? No, 6'6", 6'6".
6'6", yeah.
Damn, dude. Brazilian 6'6".
Yeah, that's not from no, it's not.
That's
Not
not
no, it's not Brazilian, no. It's more from my mom's side. They're Danish, so they're like kind of like
okay,
yeah,
okay.
it's like that Danish kind of genetics there. Her uncle was 6'6" also. Yeah.
Are you the tallest in the family?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your uncle, right?
I'm the alpha of the family.
That's better, right? Damn. I'm usually the tallest, but now like you're height mogging, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
But listen, bro. I mean, people out here they beat me. You know, like it's not like uncommon for someone to be huge now. You know, everyone's getting so much taller, bro.
I don't know what they're putting in the store.
I don't know.
Bro.
It's the Tylenol.
It's a Tylenol. The new stuff that they're putting in the medicine now. Dude, it's so crazy. Yeah, that's right. Because of Brazil. Yeah, I wouldn't assume you were just full.
No,
Brazil.
but my dad, like, because my grandpa, that family side is Lebanese, so you know, Middle Easterns could be tall.
So you just mix with everything.
Yeah, mixed.
So I'm assuming your mom went to Brazil, met your dad there.
No, my dad went to North Carolina for college. I met my mom in college. Yeah, and then they moved back to Brazil because of family business. And then family business, and then, you know, obviously corruption and shit. Like, you know, things happened with the business. It went wrong, and we just ended up moving back here for my dad to kind of start over again. And yeah.
Is it really corrupted over there in Brazil?
Yeah, dude.
The favelas. They always talk about the favelas.
It's bad. Yeah, I mean, regardless whether it's going to be corrupt or not, favelas are just always going to exist. It's the hood, you know. It's like the barrios, you know.
Los barrios,
the barrios. So.
Yeah. You been to Mexico? Yeah, of course.
Mexico, I've been. Yeah, I've been to.
You don't now,
no, dude, now it's bad. The whole mall thing or the cartel, right? All that shit, dude.
Just kill the top leader, yeah.
Dude, it's crazy, man. They really retaliate, man. You don't fuck around with the Mexicans.
The cartels, bro. You don't fuck
you
around
don't
with the
fuck with the
cartels,
cartels,
bro. You don't
bro.
mess around with them.
Yeah.
They going crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. Or libro, mucho libro, nacho libro. What's the wrestlers with the masks? What are they called? Luchadores.
Luchadores, yeah.
Nacho libre.
They're always on roids though, but that's the thing.
So guys, we're recording already. Let me check the audio in 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Testing.
Perfect.
Testing.
Yeah, it's going well.
Yeah, it's a clean look.
Yeah, look at the send the camera. Okay, whenever you want, yeah, say 1, 2, 3, each of you, please.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Testing, yeah. Yeah, it's working. So whenever you guys are ready, we're rolling.
You can show me whenever.
Go ahead, man. What more do you have to ask me than you already have?
All right.
I have 1 hour exactly on this memory.
Okay. You got 1 hour exactly?
Yes.
Oh shoot. Okay. Felipe, PatekTV, right?
Yes.
We chopped it up a little bit right now, but from Brazil. Obviously, you came here like what, 3 years old? So you're more American than
More American than Brazilian, yeah.
Okay. Spring break. How's that looking like right now in Miami?
In Miami or just Fort Lauderdale, wherever I'm
to be honest.
in general. I mean, I'm not in college anymore, so you know, spring break isn't really a thing for me. But obviously, as a content creator, I have a lot of flexibility in my schedule, and you know, creating content, you obviously want to go out there and get as much content as possible with the young college guys and the girls, and you know, those are good for views, right? Kids like to get drunk, so it's obviously funny content. Yeah, I mean, it's been fun. I've been doing the content, like I said, for 5 years now. So when I was 24, it was kind of me, you know, it's like getting out of that college phase and just kind of revisiting it a little bit later on. But I mean, yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Yeah, it's pretty crowded up there. So Fort Lauderdale is a spot.
Well, let me ask you this then, bro, because now you're 28, right?
Yeah.
Is it way harder to start to like film certain pranks or certain shots because you're getting older? For
sure, you know, I'm already feeling that unk status, you know, like pushing 30, you know, but at the end of the day, I started this because I'm an actor.
Yeah.
So what's an actor, you know, Brad Pitt acting like an idiot for a movie than me acting like an idiot for YouTube, right? The only difference that you could say is, you know, am I acting like an idiot with no viewers and my channel sucks and I'm just like looking stupid for no reason, or the channel does well because I'm acting like an idiot, right? And I'm making money, and you know, so it's like people don't put that into perspective. They just kind of look at like this guy's pushing 30 and he's like a YouTuber.
But what age did you actually start feeling like, dang, like I'm getting up there? Or when did you second guess? You were just like, you know what, my age is getting serious.
It was probably this year, like turning 28, or maybe I would say like it started 27.
27. Okay.
Yeah, man. I mean, like when I started at 24, it took me 2 years for me to like make it.
Wow.
I guess make it in the sense of views and all this subscribers and stuff. But
because you hit on IG first or YouTube?
I was very mixed. I started my content and just pushed it all over, but my main focus was YouTube. I kind of, and it was weird, like the transition with kind of how TikTok ended up taking over the industry in 2020. So like I started in 2021 in that kind of transition of like vertical content taking over the traditional horizontal like YouTube style.
Right.
So when I started, me being older than this generation that is TikTokers and all this shit, I was very focused on the old traditional YouTube. So I was making my content in this 16:9 aspect ratio horizontal videos, right? When, the focus, I guess, should have been more on the vertical TikTok type of stuff. So SEO, right? It was so saturated, this whole YouTube thing. It's like the way you can find videos now, you just scroll and you could be a nobody and your video pops up, right? In the loop. But YouTube, you actually had to like keywords and SEO optimization and the description had to be good and the thumbnail. So there was so many more variables that for you to be known in the old traditional YouTube sense. And that's, I would say, was one of my failures, that I focused too much on that as opposed to what was working now in this generation.
So now, I mean, when you started on YouTube, because you had shorts, right? You started pretty much on shorts, right?
No. So 2021 shorts wasn't out yet.
Oh, it's 2023.
Yeah,
22, right?
exactly. So 2021, that's why I was saying I was focused very much on the horizontal or traditional.
So shorts saved you on YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, so I made it because of shorts.
Yeah.
So like that was like the TikTok for the people starting in 2019, 2020. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I noticed, I was like, okay, YouTube just launched shorts. I got to innovate. I have to move. I have to excel with this content. I haven't seen anything work for 2 years, right? It's like, all right, let's start pushing all of this content on shorts. And, then I had that one video that blew up and it kind of started
domino effect, right?
Domino effect. All the videos that I was filming for those 2 years just
popped off.
All popped off, yeah.
Well, let me say this: how was the payment back then compared to now, right? Because shorts was new, so they were paying you more. I feel like people confuse that too as well. Like $1 million views right now in shorts will probably pay you depending your rate or view. Based
on my research and kind of like what I've seen, based on my data, is I don't think it changed like that much, because the way that YouTube Shorts pays, and I believe this is how TikTok also does it for short form content, is it's ad pool revenue. Do you know about that?
No.
So ad pool revenue is like, instead of, so let's say like I'm a tech content creator, right? And I do videos on gadgets and technology. Apple, a tech company, is going to bid and put more CPM, cost per mil, into the video, the long traditional YouTube video, because that video is specifically a tech niche.
Okay.
Now, when it comes to YouTube Shorts, it doesn't matter what niche you're in, it's a pool. So it's like, as long as you get the views, everyone shares the ad revenue from whatever company is paying YouTube to put their ads on the YouTube Shorts loop. So it's like YouTube Shorts only pays you 6 cents per mil. 6 cents every 1,000 views. Ass. It's so ass, And that's where it was kind of like, it was tough for me, because seeing me explode like that, right, with 2 million subs, and you don't reap the benefits of someone with 2 million subs back in the day, like 2013, 2016 with 2 million subs, they're balling.
Yeah, bro.
So it's like, I'm like busting my ass. I'm like, why the fuck? Like, how am I at 2 million subs and I'm not?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where's my fucking Lamborghini? You know,
Where's
like,
that 100K check?
yeah. So it's like, and that's like, you know, to be honest, I hit a 410 million viewed video. That was that video in 2023 that popped off.
Wow.
That there,
410 million?
410 million views. And that gave me, as of right now, because it's passive, right? It builds.
Well,
right now, that's at $25,000 that one video gave me. But in the time span of 3 years, you know, it's like, it's nothing. You know, that 25 grand was spent,
throughout that month.
dude, like last year, you know what I'm saying? It's like even more than that. So it's weird. It's weird.
So 500 million views just generated 25K. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's criminal.
I know.
But then again, you're getting the sponsorship, so like.
Yeah, no, like, and then you also think about the domino effect that the other videos have generated me thousands of views. I've had many videos hit over 100 million views, you know, that have given me good money. But it's like, and that was in 2023. Like, you look at the stats now, it's like, you know, my views aren't really there at the 100 mil anymore because I had that kind of one boom. So I guess my goal now and what I hope for is to kind of, I'm chasing that. You know, I'm trying to get back to that stage again.
So you started like in the early 2020s then, right?
Yeah,
pretty much in COVID.
Yeah.
What are the top 3 trends that you've seen from 2020 to 2026 now?
Top 3 trends?
Yeah. Because, bro, like those 6 years, everything trended.
But do you mean like content trends? Like dance it? Like
anything in general.
Top 3, man.
Yes, bro. Because
shit.
like I'm telling you, like now what's trending right now is look maxi. That's a trend.
Okay, yeah, facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I would say that.
Hype mocking, bro.
That. Trends, I mean, would you consider like live stream as an industry trend?
You can say that, yeah.
Okay, live streaming. I mean, short video format. You know, nobody has really that attention span that we used to have back in the day. So nobody wants to watch long videos anymore.
Yeah.
So everything is just kind of quick. Everything has to be fast-paced.
What do you think? I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Or I don't know if you want to finish your third.
No, yeah, live stream, short form content, and look maxing.
No, seriously. Well, I did want to ask you with that one with the trends though. It's that why do you actually think these trends are going really quick? Like, how long do you really think look maxing is gonna last? Because shorts is different. Or who do you think made shorts viral or as big as it is?
Well, it was TikTok. I mean, I would just say TikTok as a business just changed the game completely. You know, I mean, they didn't focus on long form content. I mean, it was genius. Like you would think like with the iPhone being out since, what was it, 2008, 2007 that it came out? Something like that. You would think someone would have came up with an app like earlier on. Actually, fuck TikTok, Vine. What am I talking about? It was Vine. It was Vine. Vine literally set the stage for short form content. You could only do a video for 6 seconds and then you would have the portrait on the phone. And that was what, 2014?
That was, 2012, 2013.
Okay, yeah, so I stand corrected. It wasn't too late since when the iPhone came out because Vine did come out with their app to accommodate for the iPhone screen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then TikTok, obviously Vine with their whole downfall and they ended up closing and then TikTok kind of just took over that. So, but TikTok, I would say, mainstreamed it. So Vine started it, TikTok mainstreamed it.
What do you think? What's your thoughts on TikTok now, though? Because they're doubling down on rules and regulations and stuff.
So obviously, like, you know, I was in college when I was first hearing about TikTok. It was 2019, 2020. And I was like, screw this. You know, it's like everyone's like, oh, this Chinese company taking your data. Like, you're fucked. Yeah. You know? Can I curse?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Like, and you're just kind of like, you know, like you kind of follow what people's ideologies are. You know, you kind of follow the crowd sometimes. So you're like, oh yeah, like screw TikTok. I'm not downloading this, and you know, I don't have any use for this or anything like that. But then obviously studying marketing, you're like, well, now you kind of have to start to appreciate you know, what everybody is actually flocking to, you know? So TikTok started off for me as like, I don't like it. It's whack. Everyone's just, you know, just doing stupid TikTok dances and it's weird. And then it was, all right, now I'm gonna become a content creator. I have to take advantage of it. I loved it because it was, before YouTube, my number one source of income, right? They had the short form content where, you know, all my videos also blew up on. And then they ruled out the creator program,
Yeah.
which is just paying for videos over a minute.
Yep.
And they stopped completely paying for short form. And during that time, they had released those surveys and all that shit to like all the creators asking for their feedback and what they think or what they would want and change. I'm like, dude, I'm writing like SAT essays on their survey. And I'm like, why the hell are you gonna take that away as an option? Like, be like YouTube, where they pay for long form content and short form. You guys have the money. They're $1 billion company. How can you not pay what you initially started creators as? You know, so like then I obviously, they don't give a shit about what I say. Maybe it has to be more of a majority of people and their opinions, but they ended up just completely taking away the short form payment because they wanted to change TikTok into more of a storytelling platform. And that obviously I had to adapt. Right? I had to innovate and change my ways. So it was like me releasing compilations, right? So it's like now it's all my short form content compiled together so I could reach over a minute. And it's like you're making videos a minute, 1 second, you know, just to hit that mark. And then they have qualified views. So it's not like you got I have 3 million views on a compilation, right? It's like 100,000 qualified views. CPM is like 30 cents. Yeah. Like I didn't make shit, you know? Like I don't make anything on that. It's so dumb. It was so dumb. So now TikTok obviously trying to transition to competing with Amazon, right? So now they rule out TikTok Shop. That's something that I'm trying to get into now also, right? I have to adapt because I've noticed that even my short form content and long form, it's not doing well. My short form content actually just recently started kind of pushing again.
On TikTok?
On TikTok, yeah.
Okay.
Not TikTok Shop, not long form. So I guess maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just a phase with my channel that it's just working again. But, you know, the money still isn't there because it's short form content. So I'm not making any money on TikTok. But now I'm trying to get those TikTok Shop products to kind of incorporate into my videos and just sell it like that, earn commission.
Well, now since you have 2 million on YouTube, and then on TikTok, I'm sure you have a good amount.
250,000.
250. Do you really think followers matter now in
No.
2026?
No, it matters. No, followers don't matter for shit. It helps, you know, because it pushes that new video or idea that you want to test because now you have a bigger sample to work with and get more feedback and stuff. But it's just more about loyal fans, you know.
How do you build a loyal fan base then? Like, how do you make people? Because maybe one video goes viral, but for your case, one video popped off, domino effect, and you build a loyal fan base.
Yeah.
You know.
That's kind of like an issue that I run into. I feel like my fan base kind of stuck with me just because of one style of content, not necessarily for me as the creator. Because, you know, if I go and release that style of content that's worked for me, you know, everyone loves it, everyone's engaging, everyone's commenting, then I can release like still a really good video, right? I've gotten feedback from really close friends of mine that are like, dude, this video is amazing. It doesn't do shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So then you kind of think like, damn, well, is my channel for the content or are people following me for me or the content? Right? For me, I truly believe it was just the content, you know. You could have you could have a small following and you could still kill it. You know, I know people have 50,000 followers and they definitely make more than me, you know.
That's what I was going to ask you. Well, two things I was going to ask you, you just touched that. Is before the blue check mark was so huge, you saw a blue check mark, you wanted to...
On Insta?
On Insta, yeah. And then they made it public where everyone can buy it, and then the hype was down, right?
Well, no. Sorry.
Same thing with the followers. You see someone with 2 million, most people could just bot that, or it would just be like, he posts 3 times a month, but there's this other person that's active every single day. So it's more beneficial now. How do you view that?
So with the blue check mark, I didn't get my blue check mark from being a notable content creator. I had to pay Meta that monthly service to be verified on there. So, which, again, I think is stupid, right? I think you should earn it. I think there should be requirements. And plus, I'm paying $15 a month to Meta, who they offer, you can only talk to a customer rep,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
If you pay, and they don't help for shit.
Yep.
They suck.
Yep.
So it's like, now I only have this blue check mark because people, I guess it's more of a status thing, and people see that I'm a verified content creator. And then it's like, at the beginning, you're like wondering, well, it's like, well, maybe I should pay and get the blue check mark, because if I get the blue check mark, now they're going to push my content more, right? If I don't get the blue check mark, maybe they suppress me. It's all a game, dude. It's all politics.
Did it help?
The blue check mark? For me to say whether it did or I don't know.
It's debatable where it's just like you buy the blue check mark and they say they're gonna push your stuff out, but then if it's you know what I mean? It's like the TikTok creator program. They said if you're on it, you get paid less.
Yeah.
But if you don't do it, it doesn't get pushed.
Right.
It's all like you said. It's all political scheme for you to take your money.
Well, that kind of falls into even what I believe in ads, right? So it's like, when I first started my TikTok, brand new, no views at all. I'm like, okay, maybe, to get views, I'm gonna go push this one video and put some ad money into it. Now what? TikTok now sees that I have money, and I'm paying them to push my content. So they're only gonna push my content if I pay them.
Yeah.
They're gonna make every single other organic video of mine flop. So I'm like, I can only do this I just did that for one video, and I saw like my views were just like still not really like doing anything. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna be organic from here on out. Never again did I ever pay another ad, and I just exploded organically, all organic. I never paid any money to ads or anything like that. And to kind of go back to your point about the whole botting with the 2 million, I think it's difficult. YouTube is actually very, very good with authentication, because it goes through Google and kind of like that main identity of the individual. You have to like literally identify yourself on Google and stuff like this. Bots, it's difficult. Like, obviously, as like a new creator, I'm like trying to create as many accounts as possible and like follow that page, so it's like now I can start getting that following up.
Yeah.
But YouTube wouldn't let me do it, because they start to notice that it's like your account, your phone is like the IP and all of this, like all of these flags that it starts to raise, and they're like, well, listen, man, you're creating 1,000 accounts just to spam your main account. This isn't gonna work. And then I was like, okay, like that's not the way. I'm gonna have to actually grind this out, right? On Instagram, you could do that, you could do it, but they won't tell you like you're done making accounts. They'll just suppress you because you're spamming. So it's like, I honestly don't like the honesty of Instagram, TikTok, and all this shit. YouTube will tell me whether a video of mine is going to be demonetized before I publish it. Why can't Instagram tell me that before I publish it, and then I publish it, and then they give me a warning or they ban my account? It's so stupid.
On TikTok, you're not even allowed to speak politics no more. It's like,
no, politics, I honestly think they're actually being okay with the politics.
You say certain names, they take it. I got 2 flags the past month just because I said.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I said. I don't even want to say now, but you say Jew or just Jewish.
Yeah.
Bro, I got flagged. Yeah, I think I said it one time I was on TikTok Live. I said Jewish for one of my.
Actually, a buddy of mine actually, that same thing. He said Jewish, and it just got taken down.
Yeah, like literally my TikTok Live, he said you got a flag. Flag for what? Just saying the word, like the
That's
context.
crazy.
I didn't even say nothing bad. I think
Yeah,
I
the
just said
context.
Jewish.
Yeah, that's what you would think is whether it's in the context of good or bad.
Yeah.
It's so dumb, man. I'm honestly like sick of it.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
bro.
fucking sick of this shit.
But since spring break is already happening right now, and you blew up with doing pranks and doing these little like funny videos. What's the worst reaction you ever gotten?
I mean, I've been detained
Wow.
by cops. I've been slapped. Honestly, I'll be honest, I think my height is kind of intimidating to a lot of people, so I get away with a lot of shit.
Okay.
You know, like, I've had a guy, I did a moaning on the tennis court prank. I play tennis.
Yeah, yeah,
So, like, I did a prank with a girl, and we're just, like, moaning back and forth with the tennis ball.
Shoot.
And, like, there was these two old guys next to me, and they're like, get the fuck off the car. And he's, like, coming at me. He's like, you want me to kick your fucking ass? I'm an old guy, but I'll still kick your ass. And then, like, he kind of stops. He looks at me. He's like, you're a big guy, and I know you get away with a lot of shit. I'm like, sorry.
Hi, Maxim, bro. Yeah, yeah.
Hi, Max. I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
Has there been like a video you ever shot but never put out because you know it was too risky?
Oh, risky or like I doubted myself? Which one?
Risky.
Risky.
Doubted's different. You know?
Yeah.
But risky where you're just like, this might get
This was
big
too
up.
much.
Yeah.
I was at the very, very beginning when I first started I did like the blind guy prank. You know, very politically incorrect, you know, making fun of the disabled, but I mean, you can't be offended if you can't see. You know what I'm saying?
You can, no.
But no. On a serious note, like, yeah, I felt bad, you know, like, obviously I'm not here to poke fun or make fun of a blind person. I don't wish that upon anybody.
Yeah.
You know? But at the end of the day, dark humor is about laughing about tragedies and your own flaws and, you know, conflicts that you go through in life. You got to make the best out of it. You can't be miserable about it because you're dealing with it. You know, might as well be positive and have a positive mindset about it.
Well, with dark humor, I love dark humor, right? Because all the cancel culture is dying down. Now everyone's doubling down, right? How do you see now the new streamers, the new content creators doubling down, but also taking it too far?
Yeah.
Because I think I forgot who was the content creator, the streamer. He got slapped, and the next day he got knocked out.
That was shit.
Oh.
Damn. He's a boxer.
Yeah.
Damn. I can't remember his name, but
What was-
I've seen him. Yeah, I've seen him. I think content and all this social media views and our comfortability, with like being ourselves and kind of like pushing the boundaries on things, it's made us more comfortable to kind of act out and be irrational, because it gives views, right? It's like you gotta be racist on Instagram because Instagram is like known as the racist app. You know what I'm saying? It's like you look at the comment section and there's like a lady like disabled or crying about her suffering about something, and it's like the comment section is just cooking her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's weird. I don't know why, you know, like there's like a specific audience for specific apps. You know what I'm saying? Like Snapchat is I would say it's very childish in a sense. It's very user friendly, child friendly. Like my content on Snapchat is me doing riddles. You know, it's like
And does well?
engagement. Yeah, dude, it does well. Like engagement, farming kind of stuff. It's like, hey, comment down below and, you know, kind of things like that. Instagram is where you can be a little bit more risky. Dark humor. TikTok, honestly, it's a little weird. Again, because they're always changing those guidelines and policies and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's very like up in the air for me. What else? Facebook. I mean, you just look at the audience of Facebook. It's an older crowd, you know. So I guess older dad joke humor and
Works
stuff.
out.
It works out. I guess. I don't know. It depends on what you're able to make work. I mean, you know.
Do you think like the new streamers and content creators are going too far though?
Honestly, no. Just because like it's funny to me. Like I think it's funny when a guy just like goes off on stream. Like at the end of the day, I mean, it's people's characters, you know. It's like,
true, yeah.
like I'll say this. Jack Doherty,
Yeah.
right? He gets so much hate, right? I've met the guy a couple times. He's never given me an issue. Never said anything. To me, he's an okay guy. He's cool. You know, I've talked to him sometime and whatever, but he gets so much backlash and shit for what he does on camera and stuff. But at the end of the day, it's like I have to think like, well, you know, this guy is just, it's his character. It's what gets him his money. It's what gets him his views, you know. It's Clav. right? Everyone looks at him like he's some douchebag asshole, right? It's a character, you know? At the end of the day, it's your branding. You got to maintain that kind of like style on camera. If you stray away from that, you lose that customer loyalty and they're not going to fuck with you anymore because now you sold out.
Well, the thing is, people don't. I think when you're streaming a 7-hour video, you can get taken out of context too, because the clips are going to do well. You know what I mean? Like Vitali, I saw Vitali's clip. It's a 7-hour stream, right? But only like 10 out of those 7 hours go super crazy viral, right? When he slaps the pedophile, when he captures the pedophile, or punishes the pedophile. But most of that stream is just them sitting down, traveling, and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's a clipping now era. It's a kid era.
Well, it's essentially live streaming has become everybody's reality TV show.
Oh, 100%.
You know, like you could just go do whatever the hell you want. You don't have to do. And honestly, I actually prefer it so much more than how I was vlogging stuff, because now you have these fans that are watching your live streams and you have already these like editors, clippers, they already do it for you. You know, and they already launch it on fan pages for you. So it's actually become easier to, and you don't have to sit there and edit a 5-hour vlog that you filmed during the day and, you know, clip up those good moments. And then you post it on YouTube, SEO, all of this shit, hoping it does well, and it doesn't. And you're just like, I just wasted a ton of time.
I like when you break that up, because now since 2026, you don't need a whole team like you did before. You save money using AI, 1. 2, like you just said, streaming. A 1-hour stream gets you 50 clips, and then a podcast 2 will get you more clips. You know what I mean? Like everything now is just like easier to push out, but it's kind of hard still to get views. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, there's pros and cons to everything. Yeah. So it's like you're sacrificing the work and, you know, to make it easier, but the market is so saturated that now you're competing with already people that have millions and millions of followers and views. You know, it's funny. I saw kind of like a throwback thing of like Snoop Dogg's Instagram when it first came out. And it was like he was the most followed person at like 10,000 followers. I mean,
that's nuts.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I mean, by 2030, 2040, like there's going to be literally so many people with 1 million subscribers on YouTube, because this short, and I think that was the kind of the issue with the short form content, is that the algorithm pushes it out so well that anybody just follows you for it. You know.
What do you think is going to be the future then? I like how you brought that up. You know how in Dubai everyone's rich, so to be classified or viewed more as successful or wealthy is your license plate.
In Dubai?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I think the less the number or the higher the number or on your plate, you're classified more wealthy, because everyone's rich there.
Is that like an actual status thing that the government determines that, gives you a license plate based on your salary or what?
So you buy your license plate,
right?
I don't know if it's the more the number or less the number on your license plate. It's a status symbol of you're more wealthy than the other.
My question is why can't I just go and fucking put the highest number possible and everyone thinks I'm a billionaire?
That's true. I think it's a government thing.
But exactly. That's why I think it's like, you know, I'm gonna go buy this license plate at the DMV or something, and I go tell them, I'm like, hey, I want to make my number the highest. They're like, well, it's $100,000 for you to do. Then you've got to be able to afford it, and then you can be classified as that. So.
But I brought that up just because it's just like you just mentioned, by 2040, there's gonna be, bro. If we see someone with 5 million followers, you're just like, oh shoot, that's kind of crazy. But then by 2040, seeing 5 million followers is kind of normal, right? So
right.
How are we gonna see status as a?
Well, but the thing is that it's relative though. So the person with 5 million followers now, and then 10 years down the road, there's some new guy with 5 million followers. That guy that used to have the 5 million followers is now at 40 million, right? So he's still going to be growing, obviously, unless he quits or, you know, falls off and stops and whatever. But if he's still doing well, he's going to end up booming, you know? I even think it was an issue with YouTube, because they ruled out this short form content that made everyone already like have such successful channels. everyone is getting a plaque, right? So, you know, me starting off in 2021 fighting to get that plaque and for me to get those subscribers, and eventually I get my 100,000 plaque and then eventually my 1 million plaque. I'm like, hell yeah, this is sick, right? Like I'm like one in a fucking million people to do this. You know, I actually think it was like 1 in 100,000 people or something. Like I don't know. It's so saturated. Everyone's just gonna end up having a plaque, and I think it's gonna have to be a matter of the platform themselves to raise the standards. So it's like now you don't get a plaque at 1 million subs. Now you can only get a plaque at 10 million, right? So much so that YouTube even lowered their standard and requirement for monetization. It used to be, and that's how I did it, you had to hit 10 million views in a month or 90 days, something like that. Now it's, oh, forgot. The one requirement there that I remember is it used to be 1,000 subs for you to monetize. Now it's 500. So that I know for a fact. I know the view count dropped, I think.
Well, it's kind of crazy. My question is pretty much just like, when do we stop, right? Because if it becomes more accessible, then we're going to either up the following count where you're going to have to hit a harder requirement, or second, it's just like, you know what I mean? Like back in 2010, if you had a cell phone or like let's say an iPhone, you were the shit.
Yeah.
But then by 2020, everyone has an Android or an iPhone, so it's accessible to everyone. Like you can be making like what, $500 a month, and you're still gonna do it. I'll just do that number out there.
Right.
So it's like with content creators, what is it gonna be looking like by 2030? Like everyone wants to be a content creator now. By 2020, bro.
But in terms of the industry in a whole, right?
Yeah.
I just think there's going to be more content creators and more people with following. I mean, it's not going to stop.
Yeah.
You know, you could say the same thing as people reproducing humans. You know, it's like, when do we stop there? Eventually, there's going to be no more space on Earth for people to fucking buy a home, and what the hell is going to happen, right? The birth rate is higher than the death rate. So it's like eventually, at some point, there's going to be no more land for people to walk on. What the hell is going to happen then? We're going to be blown up by the sun before that. I guess.
I don't know. I think about it a lot because I'm just like, when are we going to stop now? Because before 2020 or 2015, for example, being a content creator was rare. 2020, people started saying it as taboo. Now in 2026, everyone wants to be a content creator. Yeah. Right. So my question is like, by 2030, what is a content creator going to be looking like now? What's the next new thing? What's going to create that status aroma, that status signal, where it's just like, oh, you have that?
Well, I think there's obviously still room for innovation and expansion in the industry. So much so, it's like you would have never thought live streaming was going to be so popular. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's after live streaming? That's the question that I would love to know the answer to. You know, it's gonna have to be some type of app and some guy that comes up with some crazy idea and just revolutionizes the industry.
Epstein files.
The Epstein files.
What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, I it's fucked up. I mean, like, right? What else is there to say about the Epstein files? I you know, peeked a little bit on the site and stuff. I mean, it's a lot of shit, dude. It's just, I mean, what I was looking at is the majority of it was just like pictures of his house. That's like what I was kind of seeing. So it's like hard to follow, you know. It's just like all PDF files and all this shit.
Anything surprising that you heard or saw out there? I mean, okay, because I'm 26, right? So we're not far from each other. So pretty much everything I saw in the files or coming out on social media, I already knew about that, like during my middle school phase. Like you heard about it, but never confirmed. Like Hillary Clinton putting on a little girl's face, or like you know, the Diddy stuff. You know, all this stuff was already known, just not confirmed. Ellen. You know? Yeah,
I'll be honest, you know, I haven't necessarily really like educated myself or studied so much of, you know, the Epstein files per se, like, so it's kind of hard for me to kind of give a little bit too much of a educated opinion on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you hear rumors of, you know, Trump and all these, Prince Andrew and all this shit, like, you know, being involved with this stuff. But the thing is like, I don't know, man, it's hard to trust anything. You know, it's so hard to trust anything. I mean, like everyone that's the leader and powerful in this world, they just money talks.
You don't even know what to believe anymore. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Social media just filters everything. Also, too, with the politics, it's like Hillary Clinton. Like, dude, you don't.
Exactly.
I don't know. Everything's just so fake now.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know like what to believe, what to not. For you, for doing these filming stuff, where do you want to pivot though? Do you still want to do pranks, or are you just gonna have to be like, okay, like I gotta do something?
Yeah, I mean, that was always a conversation that, you know, I would have with friends and family. It's like, you know, what's next for me? I mean, I I have my own agency basically where I help out other content creators um, go viral and, you know, give them my trial and errors and all this stuff. Um, so I mean, it's more of an agency thing, I guess. Like, I don't know. It's tough to say. Like, am I going to be 50 years old doing, you know, pranks at the mall? You know, like how much of a loser am I going to look like, right? But then again, it's what I said at the beginning. It's like if you're making $1 million a year, looking like a loser at the mall at 50 years old, do you really care? You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're an actor. You're acting. You show face. You go and act like a fool. It's like a comedy TV show, or you know. So I don't know. I mean, I actually been focusing a lot on. I want to focus more on AI generation. Yeah, just kind of studying a lot of like Invoke, picture generation, Comfy UI. You know, I love ChatGPT. I mean, I think it could be a little too much at times. Like sometimes I'll just like lock myself for like a whole day just chatting to this thing, which is it's not good. Obviously because critical thinking, it's like you need that. I'm just glad I'm not born with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't come out the womb with that invention already out here. Like I was at least born with having to, you know, use a calculator. You know what I'm saying? Like
algorithm, what's it called? Shoot, I forgot what they teach you in math. Something algorithm.
long
theorem.
division or
something.
yeah,
long
dude,
division.
writing fucking formulas on paper.
Yeah,
you know, like. I mean, I would say I'm not that old. You know, we're not that old to
No,
the point where we had calculators and really advanced calculators that were able to do shit. But it's not like ChatGPT. I have to go and write my own history papers and, you know, all this crazy essays that it's like now you can just get away with not having to do anything. So.
But it's better though because it helps you think and brainstorm and do more stuff.
It does.
You know what I mean?
It does, but I honestly I think there's a flaw in it, and it's what I've noticed is if it gives you an idea, right? If I'm like, hey, I want an idea for whatever, and it shoots me this huge elaborate plan on it doesn't necessarily mean it's right, you know, because yes, it like goes through kind of like its databases and it's kind of shooting you what it believes, but I don't know. Like I think you're just like being told what to do at that point, when at the end of the day it may not be the right solution. Like and it could waste your time.
Okay. I love AI, but I'm just giving you like my thoughts on it for like the tips. It's just like one, I would use Gemini over ChatGPT because Gemini has more of a research. Two, prompting. Prompt is something you have to master, and you can actually sell to other people.
Yeah.
Because people don't know how to prompt. People are just like, give me the exact formula how to lose weight. Okay, no, you can prompt it differently. I weigh this, I'm this height, and I'm this age. Give me a good example, or give me a good structured diet plan to lose 30 pounds in the next 3 months, and ask me any questions to make your answer more accurate.
Right.
That's how you prompt, you know what I mean?
Right,
that will give you a better, so it can ask you questions and it gets to know who you are better.
Yeah.
And that memory will be safe. You know what I mean? So it depends how you use it, because I'm geek in AI. Gene's are really geek too in AI too, and I do really feel like
Nerd.
it's the future. But it's gonna help create the new. That's why I asked you about the status. What's gonna make the next content creator, the next thing? And I feel like AI.
Yeah. I think there's definitely a merging between the two.
Yeah.
For example, like, why do I have to go out there and film my pranks if I can just get an AI of me pranking an AI NPC?
Dude, That's a real, like, that's
You
gonna
know what I'm
happen.
saying? Like, I think that's very. It already is. There's already AI interviewers interviewing fake shit. You know, like people that I know, close people in this content world that I know, they own one of the most popular AI public figures on Instagram right now.
Yep.
So,
And I'm telling you, kids buy Fortnite skins. Why won't they buy
yeah,
your skin? You know what I mean?
right,
On
yeah.
your AI. So it's kind of crazy. But I want to ask you this right now. Top 3 locations to film in Miami.
Fort Lauderdale,
Okay.
Brickell,
Of course.
of course, and I would say, damn, to film. Either like maybe Boca, um, or like, you know, maybe college campuses, dude. I mean, like, you know, to pick three is hard because I would say like any college campus is amazing to do this at. But I've done Boca before. Like I filmed at FAU before, and I've gotten great content out there. So yeah, I would say Boca, Fort Lauderdale, and Brickell.
How do you pick the people who you're gonna prank though? Or do you just
I
say
go up to
off
everybody.
the bat?
I just go up to everybody.
That's
dude.
how I started.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. That's maybe something that, you know, I've also had a little bit of an issue with. It's very improv, and that's what, you know, I love to do that, and I studied that in acting school. But improv is great because you can just wing it. You don't necessarily have to, you know, script and waste your time scripting. But I think having a blueprint at least is good, right?
I like that because this is what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
I don't write the questions.
Do you blueprint?
Kind of a little bit. I just go
You're
based
like-
off what I meet. Like if I see you,
It's
whatever
like
you write-
feeding off the energy of the other person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like being scripted or having notes because if I have notes, I just feel like I'm acting. Like,
Right.
It's not me.
No, I get it, 100%. No, I agree with that. So much so, like when I do my interviews, you know, my blueprint is like, okay, which questions am I going to ask that have worked in the past or have been viral worthy, or right? What's trending?
Yeah.
Kind of like that's like that blueprint. But then your follow up questions and the conversations after, obviously you can't plan for that. You don't know what the hell the other person's gonna say.
Yeah. That's why streaming's so great though.
Exactly.
Real life stuff.
Yeah.
That's like the
It's
perfect-
natural. It's authentic.
Has there ever been where you just like you kind of said the wrong thing to the other person
On like video.
on video? Like maybe you just offended them just right there off guard because you got slapped. So I don't know why you got slapped. That's the real question. Why'd you get slapped?
Well, it was just like one of the. It was just like a silly prank, you know. Like I mean, it wasn't really anything like so serious like that. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like so much so like being so okay with dark humor and shit, and
Yeah.
like this is what the channel is about. It's like, well, I don't care. I'm just gonna post it because this tragedy and drama is good for views. I mean, no, I never really like not posted what I've said.
In your opinion, how many times do you think you have to post a day?
The way I ended up blowing on YouTube Shorts was I was posting 5 times a day. Yeah, that's insane. It was insane, dude. 150 videos a month.
And even at this level now at 2 million and then 250,000 on TikTok, are you still posting that much or
No.
more?
Well, things happen, right? So it's like you start to realize that it's like, okay, well, now all my subscribers, all that is growing, but it's not really converting like monetarily, right? So now I'm going to focus on, you know, other things that I can scale instead while still working on it. You know, I'm not going to give up what I started. But it's like start an agency or, you know, help out other content creators and educate them on, you know, what you've done well and what hasn't done well. So
You gotta stream in Chicago, bro. I'm telling you, you gotta
Chicago?
come to St. Patty's, bro. I'm telling you, like,
it's
there's gonna be
freezing there.
Well, one, it's cold. Yeah, you gotta bring your Canada Goose, like 2 layers. But dude, like, everyone just comes around the world for St. Patty's, just for the green dye because we're killing all the fish.
Really?
But second, too, it's just a party the whole day.
That's sick.
Like people don't care there, bro. Like,
Yeah.
there's zombies there.
Yeah. No, I think that's one thing that, you know, I wish I did more was travel more. obviously, like, it's money, you know, like you have to have the budget to be able to kind of do something like that.
Yeah.
But it was also very hard to leave Florida because you have Fort Lauderdale where everyone across the country is coming to you here at Fort Lauderdale.
That's true.
You know, so it's like downtown Fort Lauderdale. I mean, bro, it's packed, man. And like honestly, the cops there are pretty like okay, like you could be walking with like alcohol on the street. You know, like it's very I think it's very
Lenient.
yeah, it's very lenient. Yeah.
It is crazy though, because here in Miami, dude, I've never seen a cop pull someone over. Like people are just driving crazy, going 80 miles per hour. Cops are just chilling.
Here?
Bro.
Here in Brickell?
Not Brickell, like Edgewater.
Oh.
Like I'm walking Edgewater, just going to the grocery store. I have not seen a cop pull
Really?
over a fast car, anything, bro.
I don't know. I feel like I've seen otherwise. I would say here in my like you know they have that loud exhaust law,
Oh yeah.
right? So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
like that kid Prada.
Yeah.
He like gets
yeah.
pulled over and he just fucking gets tickets all the time for revving his engines and shit. I mean like that's gonna happen when everyone is just having a Lamborghini or you know a sports car here, but like here they're a little bit more anal about it.
Yeah.
Like I mean I'm filming in front of Moxie's. You know, every content creator that I've known argues with those like security guards out there. It's like,
They
this
seem
is
not to feel
public.
it.
This is public property, and then it's like eventually, look, no, it's not. I'm gonna call the cops. It's like, we'll call the fucking cops. The First Amendment, motherfucker. Like this is my free speech. Like, call the cop. And then the cop comes. He's like, it is private. It's a private public. I'm like, okay, like, whatever. Like, yeah. Listen, you're doing your job. If that's the law, that's the law. I won't film there.
Any
So.
collaborations that you're looking forward to, or any cool collaborations in the past?
In the past that I've had? You, bro. You.
never know, man.
Nah, I mean, I wouldn't say like I've had such a structured collaboration with somebody. I mean, aside from like, you know, I had a partner when I was blowing up. He actually helped me a lot
Oh, wow.
with the channel. He was that kind of more newer generation that I was missing. Remember, like old traditional YouTube. Here comes this younger, you know, TikTok kind of guy, and he's like kind of showing me. It's like, yo, do it like this, right? So he kind of put me on and helped me out there. I would say that was my biggest collaboration. Other than that, it was just very focused on, you know, me, myself. You know, a lot of people, they're so ego-driven. And
Yeah.
It's just like, it's like, nah, I'm not going to collaborate you because you have 1,000 followers less than me.
Yeah.
You know, or pay me fucking money.
But I kind of beg to differ though. I'm sorry to cut you a little bit because ever since moving to Miami the past 8 months now, I've collaborated with like good amount of like you yourself, Jimmy Gamble's cousin Jay, like a good amount of people with the followers. So it's just like people have the right attitude here, because I don't know, it's kind of weird because coming from the Midwest, that's how people are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, no, I could see that in California, dude. Like, Cali, 100%.
Yeah, but Cali's, I feel like Miami's the new Cali now.
Oh, it is.
You know?
Yeah.
But I feel like it's so much easier to collaborate here now. My experience
Right.
the past 8 months.
No, I would say, yeah, it is easy. It is. Like, I've collaborated with a lot of friends and stuff. I mean, I don't know.
Who would you like to collab with, though?
Who would I like to collab with?
Because, brother, everyone you see on social media is here in Miami.
Dude, I mean, my inspirations when I first started all this was Steven Shapiro, Big Dawes.
Oh, dude, yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then I
yeah.
was following like Danny Mullen and Brandon Buckingham for kind of like the interviews and shit. I mean, my pranking acting side was very inspired by Sacha Baron Cohen. So, you know, kind of like the whole Borat shit, you know, like kind of giving myself a character and going out there and, you know, being a character. But that's kind of something that, you know, like upsets me a little bit because it's not like I took the channel to that because a specific form of video and content was performed better than that. And so when I would release that specific that specific format and content, it would do well. And then I would release what I artistically love and want to do, and it wouldn't do well. So it kind of like shot me down.
Yeah.
So it was disappointing. It's even still up in my head of being like, well, dude, do I completely disregard, what works now and do what I love to do? Or, I got to think about what's making the channel money, right? And just kind of put my head down and fucking do whatever makes sense financially. Then, that's kind of selling my soul, right? I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not loving what I'm doing anymore. So it's like, well, now do I start a new channel? Now I gotta fucking start over? You're kidding me? Like now I gotta start over. That's even harder now. Maybe I'll have, and you don't wanna, I don't wanna migrate all of those subscribers that I have on that channel to this new channel, because those are the people that are liking the different style of content. And if they go watch my new content now, the retention is gonna fall, and it's gonna destroy the video anyway.
Yeah.
So you literally just have to start like fresh, as if like I never succeeded in the first place. But how much time does anybody really have to do that?
What's life without risk, right?
Exactly. Well,
there comes a price, but then again, we're gonna die one day.
But yeah, but what's life when you're broke?
I do like that.
Right?
But Felipe, to wind it down a little bit, I kind of want to go into the questions where it's just like, when you're filming all this, do you feel, is there a certain number where it matters anymore? You got 2 million, okay, next 5 million, like, is it the same excitement?
No.
As before?
No, not before. I guess it's just because of being able to see how easy it is to hit it. Like I'm naturally very down on myself. I'm hard on myself. I would say like I'm my biggest enemy. I doubt myself. Obviously there's insecurities when I go and film, and whether I'm doing this funny or whether my audience is gonna like it. So I worry about those types of things. But hitting 1 million, I mean, when I saw my channel blowing up, obviously it was like, dude, it was so euphoric. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're so happy that finally, like after 2 years, it's working out. But then you reach that peak where I was with like 410 million views, and now it's like for 3 years I haven't seen that again. So it's like my bar is so high up, dude, that even like 1 million views doesn't do shit to me. Getting 10,000 subscribers in a month doesn't mean shit to me. It doesn't excite me.
It's crazy. It's crazy too, because the more success because you're still getting success, but like you said, you're never gonna reach that high, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
When the hell?
with money too as well.
Right.
Well, hopefully we have those problems, right? With Jeff Bezos' problem. Oh, I only made $2 billion today.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, listen, with money talks, dude. If I was making money with, at the same rate of subscriber growth, it'd be a different story.
Well, Felipe, I always ask too at the end of like each podcast. Now, since I asked you all these questions and just putting you in a hot seat, anything you want to ask me, anything too, I'm an open book, open flow.
What got you started into all of this?
Same thing. I went to college, started psychology, wasn't happy, and I just like how the mind works. I experimented with filming and all that stuff, but it's just like, it's the youngest we're ever gonna be, bro. And I love conversating.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what got me into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you're 26, so you did this right out of college?
23.
You started in 23?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is it for you, view-wise, subscriber-wise, growth?
I started seeing it more this year.
Yeah.
I started exploring more. I've had viral videos in the past, but nothing really hit like that till like the past 6-8 months.
So would you say it took you 3 years?
Yeah, like 3 years. I haven't made it yet, but I've had really good collaborations.
Yeah.
And I've had.
Yeah, I saw your page. You have content creators. Good.
And thank God, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just cool, but at the end of the day, it's just like every time I meet these people and like yourself, it's cool because like everyone's organic, and then you build that relationship. That's what I'm saying. I just like conversating with people.
Yeah. I mean, it's spontaneous. You never know what you're gonna get out of the other person. It's always a new conversation, and man, I love it. Yeah, that's why I kind of go out there and I do interviews and stuff. But I would say like podcast wise is a better route to do than like the street interview that I do, because I think this is more, it's more classy. You got like a nice studio, it's more mature, you know, it's not just like now I'm 50 years old and I'm outside interviewing people, you know, like it's a lot more structured, not the conversation part, it's still improvised, but it's more structured.
Yeah.
So
and it's good marketing too as well at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know, down going on.
that's exactly why it's like I was, you know, it's, I think the route that I took with pranks wasn't really the route that I should have truly gone down, because it's not structured like an acting film set, which is what I've always dreamed of and wanted. You know, it's like I've done commercials and short films and, you know, skits and stuff where it's like, you know, there's a camera setups and, you know, there's someone working behind the desk with lighting and, you know, there's a director and you're memorizing lines and, you know, that's fun. You know, like to go out.
Do you still want to be an actor though?
Sorry?
Do you still want to be an actor?
Yeah, I mean, I'll always be an actor. You know, I'm never gonna give that up. Whether I'm doing stupid little skits on Instagram or whatever, I'm always gonna be an actor. That's my personality.
A movie though? Like, do you want to be in a movie?
Oh, dude, hell yeah, man. That's the fucking goal, dude. I wish. It's just a matter of, I think that's the problem with the whole prank thing. I didn't market myself so well in the sense of an actor, because I started my channel in acting school with this mindset, right? Market myself as an actor, but here I am just being like kind of Felipe out on the street, just pulling pranks and not really doing this character development. And, you know, I've always wanted to write scripts and, you know, direct. I've done it sometimes, but again, those videos don't do well, you know, so.
Well, who knows where you can just pivot and just start doing that and Netflix picks you up. Who knows, man?
Who knows, exactly.
The sky's the limit. But Felipe, who would you want to see in your seat next? Who's someone you would want me to interview next?
You to interview?
Someone interesting, you're just like, I kind of want to see how he's like.
I mean, is this like a way to like put a homie of mine on or something? Like,
Well, yeah, you could if you want it like that, or like content creator that you just see on TikTok. You're like, he's cool on screen, but I want to see what he's like actual. Because I don't cut stuff out.
do Cassidy Campbell.
Cassidy Campbell.
You know him?
Nope.
Do Cassidy Campbell.
Okay.
He's funny, dude. He's kind of like that also inspiration of like, you know, he's live streaming and he's kind of putting on characters and he does pranks. So he kind of falls under that Sacha Baron Cohen vibe that I fuck with.
Okay.
Yeah, man, what's his story? You know, I think he's also pushing 30 or he's already 30. I don't fucking know, but he's funny as shit. People love him. You know, he has a great fan base. He does really well. He's been doing it for a long time. He even has like a really successful YouTube channel where, you know, I saw him on a video one time say like he felt like people weren't clicking his videos. That resonated with me, right? So then he started a new YouTube channel and he's kind of just posting all that shit there. That's what made me think, should I kind of maybe do that same thing, right? Start a new channel and, you know, do what I actually love to do and, you know, go down that route.
I love that.
Yeah.
Felipe, thank you for your time, brother.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
And in your 20s.
In your 20s. Which camera am I looking at, actually?
You're looking at that one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. How was that Gene with the time?
Perfect, because this
Okay.
is
I know
2
you
minutes
said-
left. This one.
Okay, yeah.
Fire.
I was
Because
in my
this
head.
one is, you know, I'm recording the full quality because on this one you are like kind of wide, so I wanna like zoom in a little bit. So
Okay,
frame
okay.
you more close up that whether you like. So because on this one I have to switch, you know, the lens, so that way it's gonna be something like that. So you know, today is basically the first with you guys that I'm doing the setup with this.
Oh, nice. What an honor, bro.
Welcome. This is like
Cheers.
cinema, you know. And then I have somebody in the morning that I should really want with this one.
Okay.
So I basically
Experimenting.
with the best camera, and now with you. You know?
Okay.
Like podcast wise.
Let's go. I mean, also to Felipe, is there anything you don't want on there, or something? I mean, it's on stream already, but something you don't want me to clip up or something?
No, I don't care. I mean, dude, this is honestly probably the first time that I've ever been open and like speaking naturally about, you know, my flaws and you know, my successes. So I mean, I don't really care. I feel like to honestly build that customer fan base and that loyalty, you have to kind of be a little bit more vulnerable. And so a lot of the times me on my channel, it's like, it's always me far away from the camera interacting with a stranger as opposed to me interacting with my fans. So much so that's why I kind of try going on live streams now more, because now I'm kind of being able to talk to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Because like they know you for the funny side. That's actually smart. They know you for the funny side, but they don't know who you are for real.
Yeah, I don't think they really know, you know, what pisses me off, what makes me upset, what have I seen that I don't like, you know, I don't know, the way I view the world, you know.
What do you got going on live today though?
Other than today?
Yeah. Well, just filming.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to probably Fort Lauderdale, film for a sponsor, and yeah.
Nice, bro. Nice.
Yeah.
Shit, bro. You gonna be around Brickell or not right now?
No, probably not Brickell. No.
Well, dude, any ideas? Like I said, I used to do this before like I actually started doing like podcasts every week. But dude, if you have like if you need like a filmer or something, or just like an extra right there, dude, I love doing that stuff.
You'd be a camera guy?
Yeah, bro, I'll do the camera guy. Like if you need someone to camera guy or something like that, like part of a prank or something, I'm down.
Oh, dude, fuck
Yeah,
yeah,
dude,
man.
yeah.
Of course, man. I would love that. Yeah, I'm always needing people. Yeah, a lot of the times you know, I don't have camera guys, or, you know, I don't know. Do you edit?
Yeah, everything that you see on my page, I clip.
Oh, okay.
I clip myself.
Yeah. So I'm always looking for people and shit to kind of, you know, help expand and stuff. But we can get more into depth about that later.
Yeah, because like I said, like doing all that in Brickell and all that stuff, dude, it's fun. You get that adrenaline. Because I used to do that too on college campus, DePaul, UIC, or California, stuff like that. And it's just like, you get that rush.
Right.
And I'm just like, fuck, and you just gotta improvise, bro.
No, and it's fun, dude. I mean, like, you know, even being older than all these fools out in Fort Lauderdale right now, you know, it's like I'm just going out there, I'm having a beer, I'm drinking, I'm talking to girls, resin girls, picking up girls, you know. So it's like, and it's like, you're my camera guy. I'm gonna get you a phone number, man. That's
the best part though about it is that we don't look old.
I guess. I don't know. I'm tall and I have a pretty full beard, so a lot of girls think I'm like already like 35, you know. So I shave though. I kind of shave and keep it trimmed down a little bit. But
I'll be honest, if you told me you were 25.
Oh no, a lot of people think I'm 24, 25.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like that's the benefit. I mean, there's a lot of people. I'm pretty sure you have like classmates that are like your age right now. They're like 40.
Right.
Bald.
Oh yeah.
Fat.
Yeah.
Let themselves go. And stuff.
Yeah, 100%. For sure. Yeah. Be healthy, guys. Eat well. Work out.
Peptides only.
Peptides only.
Peptides. Look Maxon.
Have sex.
Have sex. Have sex. Peptides.
Would I what? Would I look Max?
Would you take peptides or not?
Nah,
It's
man.
training, bro.
I don't need that. I'm all natural.
So, regarding look, Maxine, look at me when I open this store. Look at me. This is me.
Damn, brother.
Yeah, bro. That was a different gene. That was a different gene, bro.
Chopped.
Like another.
You're killing it now, bro. What, you hit up Clav?
Huh? No. Listen, that thing at that time, you know, this guy wasn't even online. Nobody was online. It was basically my mindset. That, bro, I have 245 pounds. That was the maximum that I got. And then it was a mindset thing. And then I wasn't thinking about looking. I wasn't thinking about health.
Yeah.
At the time, then I started with the eating stuff.
Yeah.
So I stopped sugar, no sugar. And then I started eating better and better. Just, you know, green juice, and then protein, and that's it. In the morning, the first thing it was black coffee, nothing, no sugar, nothing. Just cinnamon and protein.
Yeah.
And I was eating, creating. I was following two pages. One guy is really strong, bro.
Right.
He's the strongest guy. I forgot his page, but that guy is like, he built a strong, no like body and stuff. He lived like really heavy weight, and I was doing his thing.
Malibu.
And then I think
Cooking for
and
days.
then
Oh, dude,
guy,
get Malibu on here.
One doctor that he posed what to eat. Oh, if you want to be in shape, just eat creating this and this. And I was following that, bro.
There, you hit the glow up, man.
And you got a beard.
And I got the beard.
Hey, you're looking good, bro. You hit the glow up, man.
And I'm not even in shape now, bro. Like maybe like 9 months ago, people was asking me, oh, you see, because they saw me before.
Yeah.
Can you coach me? Can you?
Yeah, that's good, bro.
No,
well, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
That's good, bro. Yeah, dude, you should get Malibu.
Malibu. I don't think I know
He's like the bodybuilder that's huge. He has like kind of he's like Flash Gordon.
Oh shoot.
Have you ever seen that guy?
Yeah.
He's always like super nice and he's like hang loose.
Malibu Max?
Yeah. Have you seen this guy?
No, dude.
Dude, this guy's trending like a motherfucker.
That guy, right?
Yeah, you've never seen him?
No, dude.
Bro, he ended up blowing up, dude, and yeah, man, you should talk to him. He's a pretty down to earth guy.
He's a veteran. Oh shoot.
Yeah.
PTSD. Oh wow.
Yeah, he actually hit like a little controversy recently. You could talk to him about that. He would be open about it. He already came out about it.
Oh.
You know, apologizing and shit.
Yeah,
I don't want to tell you though, because I wanted you to figure out.
You know what it was? He I'm gonna say it the way.
Say it, if you know it, you know
it.
it.
Yeah, he lied about the combat game. And I
Yeah,
didn't see him before.
the injury, yeah.
Yeah, I just saw his face and I'm just like, where did I see him? Where it just
Yeah.
they exposed him or
Yeah.
he exposed himself?
Well, no, somebody was doing like extensive research on him, kind of like was like doubting it. It's like, dude, there's no evidence that you were injured because on military websites and everything, they list literally every injury that every single soldier has gone through, and his name was never there. So there was like a lot of
controversy.
Yeah, like dots not connecting, and they were pressuring him to kind of come out and say it, but you know, at the end of the day, he was just embarrassed, you know, for being bullied and shit. So he lied to, you know, stop the hate, which is understandable. I mean, you know, he didn't want to. He lied to, I guess, not to feel so bad. I mean,
it's crazy because you can't lie. You can't lie at all, dude. Because the bigger you get, people will do the research.
well, that's the problem. It's like he lied about it because he wasn't so popular and big that he didn't probably think that anyone was gonna find out or call him a liar or anything like that. The biggest issue is that it's like stolen valor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's like lying about, you know, military, army shit, but I don't know. It's hard when your feelings are so hurt.
That's crazy. I mean, to lie about the veteran thing. Oh, gee, you think you can get a photo real quick, bro?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that's down now.
Stand up.
Yeah. Just see the height difference. Oh shit. High nog.
1, 2, 5.
Or one more just like, serious face. Bet. High nog for thumbnail.
Good.
Yeah. Alright, bet. Oh.
Are we offline?
Yes.
Yeah.
We will. Was a great conversation, guys.
No, let me tell you some real shit. No, I'm kidding.
He's like, let's cut the camera. I'm on this.
Nah, I even told myself, I was like, dude, like every time I'm in front of a camera, like I had done a blind dating show. Are we not recording?
No.
I had done a blind.
This is
Oh yeah, it is.
you know,
like, yo, this is about to be clear.
Yeah, I'll mute it.